back again this year at Abe Koplen's with James, and you guys are on North Union Street here in Danville, and have been here since how long?
Since the 1800s.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's very few companies are in business at all anymore, and now the fact that you've got a family-owned store that's been here since the 1800s and has been a staple in the community for so long, it's just been, a blessing for us.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
I've been here for 15 years.
So like since you were what?
19.
I was going to say 12. Since you were young, right? First job here. I worked at a Pizza Hut. You worked here probably, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And this is why you have a great style. And let's talk about the suit, because younger people are wearing the suits, and you've got a lot of accessories there.
Yeah, a lot of accessories have become more popular. So, the ties, of course, people are tying them differently, bow ties. The handkerchiefs, of course, usually they have the tie and handkerchief match. This little boutonniere lapel flower, it's an accessory that it gives something else
Pops.
different to you. Yeah, it gives you something different. And it's just a really nice accessory to put with if you got a sport coat or a blazer or your suit. You can
I love that with the jeans and that kind of thing. Okay, now as you're saying accessories and different ties, maybe you can tighten up on this. I know you've got the goatee there. This tie is tied completely different than I've ever seen. There's a very unusual tie there. Talk to me about that.
This is called a true love knot. It's something I just picked up on YouTube. I was trying to figure out how to learn how to tie a bow tie, and they have all these other knots. And so I started kind of playing with it and found something different. So this kind of gives your tie a different look. So.
Can you show people that when they come in?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, that's pretty important. I think that's really neat. You guys have to see that in a tight shot. Now, I come over here, I always get really excited because I love these men's outfits, and I'm going to show you guys this, and I'm really mad that you don't have it in my husband's size because I love this. It's the sweater, and I call it the Cosby sweater, but we could call it the Philip Campbell sweater because he's a local guy you guys will recognize, and he's going to be wearing something like this. Look at the zip up. He's going to get me for that, but look at the zip up on this. But let me turn it around. Can you see that? The accent on those pants, phenomenal. Look at the color and the little I don't know. When I'm dressing my husband, he likes those little neat, like we're talking about with the bow tie and the accessories. He likes those little neat things.
Yeah, things like this. These two-piece sets. These are all new ones that we just got in.
Yeah, we're showing you.
Kind of a corduroy look with a jacket. People wear these all the time. The world's kind of gotten a little more casual, even at church. Sometimes I don't even put on a suit and tie. I just want to be comfortable. So one of these or something like this in a sport coat, it's just easy to put on, get up and go. And the accessories that they do, they have so many different little bells and whistles. This has a zipper on the front. Like I said, it's got a button on the pocket. Yeah. Things like that just kind of make it stand out and make it, look like it's your own little flair.
All right, well, let's check out some more of your inventory.
Sounds good.
All right, we talked about the men's outfits, but you have these amazing shirts, and look at the colors and the styles.
Colors, a lot of these stripes, people are getting away from the basic, the solid colors. So stripes, designs, polka dots, window panes, all that stuff is kind of really popular now. So we're trying to get a little bit of that. And these shirts go anywhere from 15 and a half to size 22. So. And
they come with the tie, and a lot of these are some French cuffs. I'm seeing some cufflinks.
Right. Some of these are French cuff. Some of them, these particular ones, this one right here, these you can kind of wear dressy or casual, so it's a good thing to have.
I mean, you can throw this on and just have a great time with something like that. Open up the collar, whether you're wearing the tie or not. Open up the collar and wear it with some jeans, and then roll back your sleeves. And since we're doing a fashion show now, can I just say one of the things that bothers me is when I see a jacket and the sleeve doesn't pop out of the jacket, it's up under there. People need to know the length of their sleeves, and they need to know that this is the correct fit. Let me show. And then if you have a French cuff, it's great, but it should always come out a little bit longer than the suit.
Just a little bit. You want your sleeves to show just a tad. Usually, if that's the case, what ends up happening is somebody either had to pick out their own clothes, nobody was there to help them. That's kind of why we enjoy doing what we do, because we're able to tell you this doesn't look right. Maybe this should be a little longer, and we can also fit it. So if your shirt sleeve is one size, we can make the coat a little bit shorter just so that your sleeves will pop a little bit.
Those are the accents that people notice, and they really give you a sense of success.
Correct.
Speaking of success, I've just got to boast on the leather pants. I know, I know that it's wintertime, and if you're ever going to wear them, we encourage you not to wear them this summer because you might not be able to get them off again.
Exactly.
You can get them on. They're here, and listen, I haven't seen them anywhere else. You've got them in purple, you've got them in blue. I just have to say, I think I found an outfit right there. Bam, we put it together.
Yeah, well, Jessica works here part-time. You all don't know that, but we're going to bring on staff here.
I'd love to work here. I'd be having a great time. Let's go talk about the coats and the suits.
Good.
You guys have sports coats.
Yeah, a lot of new sport coats. People are wearing these. I'm a huge fan of them. Whenever I get to go out with my wife, I like to throw on some jeans, a nice sport coat, and just head out. So we've got plenty of new sport coats, and usually up to about a size 52. Pretty big sizes we carry in those. So a lot of those, and those are all 20% off right now.
Okay. I love the checkered one that we just saw because I think I could see that with a little pop, I call them pop white collar, you know what I mean, with the collar's out and you got your jeans on and just that kind of stuff that's cool. But also with that sport coat, you're not going to want to wear your tennis shoes. You want to wear the jeans and then a really cool shoe, right?
Yeah, a lot of new dress shoes. We've got some dress shoes, also some that's can kind of go either way. So you can either put them with some jeans or dress them up. It's just everything now has to be something that you could use for everything.
Multi-purpose, right?
You can't just have something that you just use for dress. Everything kind of has to work because you never know if you're going to need to be dressed up, whatever, and you need something for all occasions. So those shoes kind of help out. Stacey Adams pretty much is what we carry. Mm-hmm. It's a brand that we've carried for years and years, so we've had plenty of them, and they've worked well for us.
I love the socks. When you guys come in and see the great sock selection, socks are just fun, especially if you know you're going to be sitting anywhere where you're visually showing off. A little sock is fun, and you know what? I just like the accents. And by the way, I got a quick question for you, and I know we got to wrap it up, but with the jeans and with the sport coat, which are so much cooler than your daddy's sports coats, right. Would you wear wingtip? I mean, what is it now? Does it matter?
A lot of people do wear wingtip, but it doesn't really matter. This little loafer over here, people like to slip those on. A whole lot of people just don't like to tie shoes. I can be a little lazy sometimes myself.
Shoes to what size?
Up to 13, and I have some 14s and 15s, okay. And we'll probably it'll probably be really after Christmas that we'll have some bigger sizes in. They're on back order, but we've got some for some big foot guys who really need shoes, and it's hard. It's really hard for them to find shoes.
This is where Bigfoot is. Yeah. He's in Danville, Virginia. Exactly. Okay, listen, the Yeti's been found, and listen, you guys can also find really great styles here at Abe Koplen's. They've got hats, they've got the cufflinks, they've got men's jewelry. I mean, I've seen it all over here, from the Kangles to the really cool winter coats. You guys know I've tried on the fur, and I'm doing the parade this year again. We may have to talk about a little something warm to wear, and we're going to introduce you to the rest of the staff before we wrap it up today, right?
Yes. Hi, this is James from Abe Koplen Clothing, 214 North Union Street in Danville, Virginia. Please give us a call at 434-791-2237. On behalf of myself, Herbert, and the rest of the staff here at Abe Koplen's, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Come by and see us.